Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. For some of his kids, Sister Wives star Kody Brown hasn't been the finest father, and his unusual parenting methods are still in place. Following his 1990 marriage to Mary Brown, his first wife, he embarked into a polygamous union. In 1993, 1994, and 2010, he welcomed Robyn Brown, Christine Brown, and Janelle Brown into his family. In 1994, Kody and Janelle welcomed their first child, Logan Taylor. The following year, Christine and Mary welcomed Aspen and Leon. In addition to adopting 3 of Robyn's children from her prior marriage, Kody eventually received 12 more children. At first, Kody loved all of his kids and tried his hardest to help his first 3 wives raise their 13 kids. Unfortunately, after he married Robyn, he started acting differently. Kody neglected his obligations to his previous 3 wives as he got unduly fixated on her. This resulted in troubled relationships with some of his older sons, including Paydon and Gwendolyn Brown, as well as separate fights with Mary, Christine, and Janelle. All of Kody's wives except Robyn left him between 2021 and 2023 as a result of his behavior, which ultimately led to the dissolution of his family. Over the past 10 years, Kody has had disagreements with a number of his kids. One of his biggest arguments, which has been going on for a while, is with his son Paydon. Their divergent opinions are the reason why Kody and Paydon don't get along. Additionally, Kody hasn't done much to demonstrate how much he cares about his son. Kody's abuse of his mother, Christine, has made Paydon hate him. When Kody, the father of the Brown family, imposed stringent guidelines and limitations on his whole family during COVID-19, their conflict grew more intense. Kody recently caused Michael T. Brown pain by permitting his adopted daughter Aurora Alice to have ear piercings prior to her 18th birthday. Michael T. claimed that because Kody prevented her from doing the same, the scenario upset her. He never accompanied any of his daughters to get their ears pierced, she said. Michael T.'s support of her mother, Christine, during her divorce also caused a rift with Kody. Kody has exhibited partiality in previous years by purchasing pricey Christmas presents for Robyn's kids, while failing to show his other kids the same level of affection. Leon is one of the numerous children that Kody has failed to provide for. Selfishly, he decided not to go to Isabel's operation during the epidemic. Janelle, via TLC, claims that Kody's incapacity to connect with his older children is his main parenting problem. The Sister Wives star is far more adept at being a parent to younger children, she recently revealed. Fans of Sister Wives are aware that the Brown family is frequently filmed by TLC. The present seasons therefore lag behind current happenings by about 2 years. The events of season 19 occur in 2022, about a year and a half before Garrison Brown's untimely death. It makes sense that the father of the family would say hurtful things about his son on film, given the tumultuous connection he had with Kody prior to his passing. Fans have taken note of Kody's extreme evasiveness over his kids this year, though. Could TLC have seriously edited and censored footage shot prior to Garrison's passing? This season, viewers believe Kody Brown's confessions are more subdued. TLC recognized Garrison's passing at the start of season 19. Viewers won't see the Brown family deal with his death on screen for a long time. Fans, however, find it strange that Garrison hasn't received much attention this year, particularly considering how prominent his fight with Kody was in previous seasons. Was Garrison cut from the show by TLC? Furthermore, was Kody's hate speech censored by the network? Has Kody's nonsense regarding Garrison been removed? Recently, a Redditor inquired. Kody has been talking ***T about the original kids a lot over the past few seasons. In particular, Garrison and Gabe. We've heard him make broad remarks about Maddie and all of his children thus far this season. However, I don't believe there is anything specific concerning Garrison and Gabe. However, I find it difficult to believe that he wasn't shit-talking them as normal, particularly following Logan's nuptials. And since Garrison passed away, it would be insensitive to show such parts, so I wonder if the producer has removed them. Has anyone discussed this? Do you believe it is feasible? Similar opinions are voiced by other Sister Wives fans. Nobody knows for certain what took place in the editing room. However, the majority of other Sister Wives watchers believe that the original poster's proposal was correct. Yes, I believe that Gabe and Garrison have been entirely removed from the edit. A different Reddit user responded. And some of the others? Some of the ones we used to see are no longer there. It's possible that they all recorded together, so when they deleted the Garrison video, they also deleted the others. Perhaps the others expressed that they no longer wanted to take part in this. Other remarks were as follows. 100,000% of what he has said about those boys has been removed. To tell the truth, I'm positive it has, and I believe it's for the best. It is quite regrettable that doing so helps Kody. I believe the talking heads were very recently filmed. Garrison won't be able to talk trash to Kody about them. There would have undoubtedly been some crap talk about his disrespectful and disloyal children if they had been filmed around this time last year. Do you think Kody Brown's confessionals this season were severely edited by TLC? Is it for the best, in your opinion? Leave a comment with your own ideas. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, considered his strained relationships with his adult children and declined to accept blame for their problems. The TLC show's Sunday, October 6th episode featured a furious argument between Kody, 55, and his final surviving wife Robyn Brown. As cameras arrived to film, Kody drove off. In a confessional, Robyn, 45, described their argument by saying, "I was pressuring Kody to improve his relationships with his children and it triggered and upset him." Kody also discussed how his connections with his older children were affected by his separations from his previous spiritual marriages, Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown. What has transpired is that the nasty finger of blame has emerged in the divorces. The father of 18 stated, "Dad, you were never at my house. I apologize, I had 4 marriages. However, the other woman was complaining that I was at your house, which is why I was there." Kody has 6 children with Christine, age 52, 1 with Mary, age 53, and 6 with Janelle, age 55. Robert Garrison Brown, his son with Janelle, died by suicide in March at the age of 25. Even though the episode was shot prior to Garrison's passing, he and Kody were noticeably at odds at the time of his death. Robyn and Kody met together to continue their talk after Kody had cooled down. Robyn said to Kody, "I just don't understand why you're not reaching out to them more," adding that his elder children were hurting. But according to Kody, several of his children didn't want to be in relationships with him, and he mentioned that some of them shunned him during a recent family wedding. He argued, "They are deliberately excluding me from their lives in order to punish me for a crime I did not commit. The only thing I did wrong was not fall deeply in love with their mothers." In a confessional, Kody, who is close to his and Robyn's 5 children, went on to say, "It's an unrealistic expectation for grandparents to be in their grandchildren's lives all the time. In particular, if you relocate your kids to a completely different coast." The billionaire then discussed his relationship with Madison Brown, his daughter with Janelle. Kody said, "She tells the rest of the family about me every time I speak to her. The gossip killed our family." In her own confessional, Janelle also addressed Kody's allegations regarding Madison, 28, stating that she didn't think her ex was telling the truth. She claimed that Kody has a story about Madison in which she is a major gossip while he is equally so. Kody concluded his talk with Robyn on a positive tone, despite his insistence that his children were at fault for their alienation. "I will love, I will work, and I will reach out to those children who will let me do it," he declared. And perhaps the others will turn around in due time. Robyn Brown's extreme disapproval among Sister Wives fans is well known. Many people have assumed she had bad motives ever since she joined the household in Season 1. It's challenging to change the minds of fans after all these years. Could Robyn Brown be attempting to present herself in a more empathetic manner this season? Continue reading to find out more about the current discussion around Kody's 4th wife. Robyn Brown may experience harmful childhood memories due to Kody. Fans of reality TV are aware that what they see on screen is only a portion of the reality. For ratings, a lot of reality TV production companies stage fight scenes and even cut dialogue. The same is true of Sister Wives. However, is Robyn Brown attempting to alter the story that has been told about her? Robyn barely knows her biological father, according to Mia. Her mother then remarried Robyn's stepfather after her parents split when she was 9 years old. It seems that her stepfather was very involved in her life. However, that doesn't take away from the hurt caused by her birth father's absence. Fans saw Robyn press Kody to reconcile with his biological children in this week's episode. Fans who are aware of her past can see how Kody's tense connection with his kids affects her. Robyn may advocate for the family's reconciliation on film, but viewers aren't sure if she's being honest. In actuality, she might just be appealing to the pity of viewers at home by drawing on her personal history. Fans of Sister Wives respond to the latest episode. Fans of Sister Wives debated the contentious sequence from the most recent episode on Reddit. Most people were generally frustrated by Robyn's intense efforts to dominate the story and improve her image. No one thought she had truly changed, whether that was because of her traumatic childhood experiences or not. Watching everyone restore Robyn's reputation makes me furious. One Redditor commented, "It's so frustrating that producers think we'll forget the 19 seasons we've seen. They're trying to change history and expect us to believe what they say, not what we saw." Others added, "Total play to keep Robyn safe. Everything was prearranged. They have a long history of doing this. They are proficient in the game. If I could leap through the screen and slap that man, I wouldn't let these people to build a divide between us. These folks? Do you mean your kids?" The fact that even one or two individuals fell for it is amazing. Kody and Robyn recite a few phony lines and declare that they've miraculously transformed after seeing years and years of neglect, financial hardship, and emotional assault. How do you feel about the way Robyn and Kody interact with the other members of the family? Do you believe Robyn Brown is attempting to win people over by bringing up her own upbringing? Remember to share your opinions in the comments section below. Mary Brown was given a redemption narrative in Sister Wives Season 18. The single mother started talking more candidly about her thoughts after she finally acknowledged that her marriage was finished. She has once again been portrayed favorably in Season 19, with most fans applauding the changes they have witnessed in her. Robyn Brown's redemption storyline appears to be TLC's goal for the current Sister Wives season, but that will be a much harder sell. The majority of Sister Wives viewers concur that Kody Brown is the show's antagonist. Robyn Brown, however, is a very close second. For a number of seasons, Kody's fourth wife has come across as demanding, untrustworthy, and dishonest. Robyn appeared to be the source of far more strife than any of Kody's previous spouses, even before the dissolution of the Brown family's marriage. The mother of five has never been well liked by fans. Now, TLC seems to be attempting to change that. Even though Season 19 of Sister Wives is only a few episodes old, it appears the network is attempting to portray Robyn in a favorable light by emphasizing her and Kody Brown's arguments. Robyn and Kody argue about his bond with the children he shares with his past spouses in one moment that appears to have been replicated. Robyn urges Kody to make an effort to get back in touch with them. Even though the sequence was meant to improve Robyn's appearance, it came out as horribly staged. It also felt forced when Kody stormed off. It appears that TLC is devoted to portraying Robyn Brown as redeemable. They are promoting the idea that Robyn is upset about the disintegration of the family. Robyn's appearance appears to be a lost cause, despite the edit's best efforts. Robyn has caused too much trouble for the series viewers for their perception to shift. She has never been and never will be a likable figure. That will not be altered by a few altercations with Kody Brown. Robyn Brown has been blamed for all of the Brown family's problems over the past 5 seasons. She was nevertheless viewed as a hindrance to the Pauley family's previous functioning prior to that. The fans' perception of her as a villain was primarily solidified by her disregard for the impact the transfer to Flagstaff would have on the family's elder children. Paul Howard Sullivan, Robyn earthy-colored stepfather, passed away at the age of 80. Paul is being helped to return as a separate person. The Family Women's star's stepfather failed on February 22, 2022, according to Paul's necrology, which was published on the Hughes Funeral Home website. He was a caring hubby and father, gave to carrying on with critical in his own particular manner and with his respectable law, the nations that paid tribute. The necrology stated that Paul lived, adored, and needed to be known for those unfathomable rate, and that everyone he interacted with definitely will streak back his presence in their life and significantly miss him. Robyn, 43, has not talked much about her relationship with her stepfather, but the loving care star is listed as a relative. Paul was known for his extraordinary standards, honesty, and helping others when requested. He expected others to have a similar moral compass, If not, he'd insubordinately, yes resistant, let you know. The appreciation also mentions the children Robyn gives to Kody Brown, Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella. When Robyn was several years old, her mother, Alice, and her father, Robert Mark, were no longer together. Alice recently arrived as Paul's stand-in lady. Robyn also adopted his last name. Robyn frequently refers to Paul as my pater, on the enduring succession of compassionate loving care. Paul was also a pater to Mindy Jessup, Robyn's former medical caregiver. In her Instagram story, Mindy posted a picture of herself smiling with her father, blazoning his death. The post quickly gained popularity on Reddit. Robyn and Kody's decision to hire Mindy to help with their children during the recently closed Sister Ladies period sparked friction within the earthy-colored faction. Christine Brown questioned why, during the coronavirus outbreak, the medical attendant should have blended in with Kody and Robyn while the earthy-colored relatives were barred from their house. In a December event, Christine mentioned her child, Isabel, who was excluded from interacting with Robyn and Kody's children during a swap with her husband. Christine said to Kody, "You have a medical caretaker over. She's throughout constantly." Christine also discussed why it was crucial to hire Mindy because Robyn, who doesn't work outside the house, was at home every day. "I don't understand the reason why Isabel can't come over and hang out. She's crushed." Paydon Brown, the son of Kody and Christine, recently showed off a blouse with a medical caretaker motif on a TikTok video, and viewers incontinently understood its ironic message. Prior to this month, Paydon stated, "I received this bundle in the correspondence." The loving, caring child showed off his new shirt, which read, "What does the nurture do?" Christine, who publicly announced her breakup with Kody in front of season 16, deceived the right-on-track question that was given out on the shirt during a Rob-specific meeting. "And it doesn't count, the bundle isn't really significant, but it's sort of such like entertaining, you know?" Late in the season, Robyn, who had been beaten by suckers for the drive, had to discover that the medical caregiver had contracted the illness. According to a recent post, Mary, 52, may still harbor some suppressed rage at her 54-year-old ex-husband Kody. On Tuesday evening, the Truth star shared a scathing citation with her fans on her Instagram stories. Mary left the post without a caption, but she recently embarked on her new single life after splitting from Kody late last time. The letter read, "No way, apologize for having high standards. Individuals who truly need to be a major part of your life will ascend to meet them." The single mother also returned from an absurd vacation overseas where she lied to others about her experiences. The TV character created a print of her vacation room view. Before this week, on the walls of her hotel room, Mary displayed outlines of photos of stern English men. "These are on the walls of my final room of the trip," and she commented in the course book above the photos, "When you joke with the universe and say you need to meet a lot of folks in London, it jokes right back." The Family Ladies star added, "Manifest shrewdly," with a sobbing, snickering face emoticon. Mary streamed off to London last week, referring to the objective her as deep-rooted distraction. The TV star, who has been securing on getting in shape for a long time, participated in a difficult F-45 drill during the excursion. She additionally visited various tourist lodestones like Buckingham Castle, however, let it out left her inclination abnormal and awkward. In the slideshow of prints, she caught herself taking in the sights at Paddington Station, Buckingham Royal Residence, the Princess Diana Commemoration, Huge Ben, and Westminster Monastery. Mary likewise said she was not a fiend of some hall of the flight, admitting she felt odd being there. "I had a few blended sentiments about Buckingham Royal Residence. It was a truly off-kilter experience to cortege in front of someone's house and take a picture to prove that I had been there. But it was also a sufficiently magnificent place to visit." Mary went to London at the end of the week to attend Lord Charles III's crowning ceremony, but it doesn't seem like she attended the festivities. "I was shocked at the awkward sentiments that came around there." She discovered that over the final several days of her trip, she worked hand in hand. Mary commented, "The first 4 days of this outing I was with a gathering, but the last 3 I went hand in glove. Have you ever done that?" Mary noticed selfies wearing a low-profile red shirt. "In general, it's interesting, especially abroad. My most memorable performance trip was at the Energizer of my BFF session multiple times prior to #London Bridge Lake, Havasu unexpectedly enough, and I have no way thought back. Her holiday. After more than 30 years of marriage, she announced her separation from Kody, 54, in December 2022, leaving her a single woman. Mary's outing also came after she listed her $1 million Arizona house for rent. With the help of her accomplice, Mary sunk authoritatively into her charming small inn in Utah, as the U.S. Sun merely revealed last month.